Over the next 3 days, members of parliament will debate the government's economic policies as presented in the 2022 budget, sector by sector. The first day of debate focused on the finance, environment and other sectors. Chairman of the Finance Committee, Kweku Kwati, moved the motion for the debate and justified government's policy proposals. In his contribution, the Boase West MP called on institutions, including Parliament, to find ways of reducing its expenditure.
Mr. Speaker, are there ways that this House we can lead by the example? The Speaker reminds us all the time that we are the representatives of the people. Mr. Speaker, Parliament should not just oversight the executive, we must lead by example. Mr. Speaker, sole sourcing in parliamentary procurements. Are we going to deal with sole sourcing procurement by this House? Is this something as a House we would like to not just oversight the executive? Is this something that we should do?
The ranking member on the Finance Committee, Dr. Keselato Forsen, as part of comments to second the motion, insisted the policies in the budget were insensitive to the plight of Ghanaians.
They are going to introduce some special taxes. In fact, fees and charges is going to go up by 15%. The Speaker, I brought with me the list of fees and charges. The Speaker, we have 20,000 fees, including mortuary fees, including OPD fees, going up by 25%. Mr. Speaker, what is happening? Are you killing us? There is a limit in which this economy can survive on taxes. So I urge my colleagues, be sensitive to the plight of the ordinary people of Ghana.
Other members of the House voiced out arguments to support or oppose policy measures such as the e-levy and the reversal of benchmark values.
In the year 2021, capital expenditure was 12 billion Ghana cedis. 12 billion. And even after forecasting and spending about 12 billion, every day we see demonstrations in all our constituencies asking for more roads. Every day we see calls on government to spend more for infrastructure. Mr. Speaker, the government has responded by making available in the 2022 budget 16 billion Ghana cedis for infrastructure. This is another reason for which all of us must support this economic policy. You cannot be a member of Parliament who tells your constituents that I am going to Accra to fight for infrastructure for you. And when you come to Parliament and the government says, I am moving from 12 billion to 16 billion on infrastructure, you say, no, I won't go for it. How can you go for it? And so, Mr. Speaker, the second reason for which we should support this is because this budget, unlike any budget in our history in this republic, forecast the most amount of money to fund infrastructure in this country.
In relation to the controversy surrounding the cost of presidential travels, MP for Abetifi and Chairman of the Foreign Affairs Committee, Brian Champon, urged the National Security Minister to treat the issue as a strict security matter. He spoke to Citi News after debating the issue on the floor of the House.
In this budget, under page 252, they are projected to spend only 26 million Ghana cedis on a project that is worth approximately $1 billion. How can you scam us? How can you look us in the face and make us have hope that they will get done when you know that you are not going to provide for it? Mr. Speaker, on this note, I want to call my colleagues. Think about your constituency. Think about your constituents who are suffering. Don't think about your government, but think about the people that brought you here. And join me to kill the killer tax before it kills us.
I understand the sensitivity of that matter, but that is purely politics. National security matters. What it costs to protect you. What it costs to put the 40,000 police people on the street to protect you. What it costs to put the military to protect you. What the sovereignty of the state. What it costs to put the immigration people at our borders. What it costs to put to secure you. And the president are not matters that you can just wave that these are hard times and therefore we should let the president take torture. You can't lift the conversation to this level. And I'm saying that, yes, we can do politics about a lot of things. But when it comes to the security of the state, the security of you and I, the security of the president, presidential travels. We shouldn't lift it to the president is bathing in air, and when you are pounding fufu, the president's water, the rain water that is coming. I mean, this is so elementary, and we're treating it as a joke. And people are running with it because of our understanding of security.
Reporting for Citi News from Parliament, my name is Duke Mensopoko.